She got stood up.
Okay, new city, new life, don't screw this up.
First day and you're already sweating. Cute.
Sweating? Nah, I'm about to own this room. That's her.
Good morning. I'm Olivia Carter, your new regional director.
No way.
Ben Holloway.
Yeah, that's me.
Mr. Holloway, you're late.
I'm actually 3 minutes early.
To this meeting? May to me? About 10 years. Meeting after this. My office. Don't make me say it twice.
Look, if this is your revenge, just get it over with.
Sit. This is not high school.
Could have fooled me.
Your resume says you're good under pressure. Let's test that. You're on the Westbrook campaign.
You're putting me on your biggest account?
Don't flatter yourself. I'm putting you to work.
So, that's it? You're just being professional?
Is that disappointing?
Honestly, terrifying.
Good. Fear keeps people useful.
Olivia, about that night...
Don't! Not unless you plan to tell the truth. For now, do your job. Close the door. And Ben, let's talk about prom when you're finally ready not to lie. Congrats. You're office Wicklor now.
I was hoping for valued employee.
So you're the prom guy.
Please tell me that's not my official title.
If Olivia wanted revenge, you'd be gone before lunch.
Then why keep me?
That's worse. She didn't destroy you? That means she needs you.
For what?
That's above my pay grade. But trust me, Olivia never keeps dead weight.
Yeah, I'm definitely being used.
Dance with me? Anyone?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Who the hell sent this? Turn it off. That was him?
Olivia, I didn't...
Back to work. Anyone who shares that clip is done here.
Wait, who's that?
That angle's wrong. This wasn't random. Somebody planned that night.
Tell me straight, was that clip you?
You don't get to storm in here like I owe you answers.
Maybe not, but somebody's trying to make me the villain all over again.
Again? You wore that title just fine the first time.
Did you send it or not?
No. If I wanted to humiliate you, I'd do it to your face. Hate to interrupt this sexy little war, but I found something. See her? Red dress, too steady, too clean. She was planted.
I don't remember her.
I do.
Who is she?
Someone who knew exactly where to stand when my life blew up.
What?
Get out, Ben. Now. You've been staring at that clip like it owes you money.
I remember leaving. I don't remember not going.
That sounds less like guilt and more like a missing chunk.
She thinks I just bailed.
Did you explain? Yeah. Then from her side, you owe her.
That's the part I can't outrun.
Then stop replaying the humiliation. Replay the night.
I haven't opened this in years.
Well, there's your ghost.
If this changes everything.
Ben, pick up! Ben, don't go to prom. I need you now. It's bad. Just come, please.
Ryan. It was Ryan.
So you didn't blow her off for fun?
No, but I still left her there. She needs to hear this from me. Olivia, wait.
If this is about your deadline, email me.
It's about prom. I found a deleted voicemail. My brother called me that night.
And?
And I didn't just forget you.
You had years to tell me. You said nothing.
I know.
Then don't bring me half a truth like it's an apology.
No.
Can I at least explain the strategy?
If it needs this much explaining, it's already failing.
You asked for bold. This is bold.
Bold isn't the same as sloppy.
Are you killing the idea or just enjoying killing mine?
Careful. One of those questions gets you fired. Revise it by 6.
Rough morning?
You could say that. Miss Carter doesn't waste cruelty. If she pushed you that hard, it was for a reason.
What reason? If I were you, I'd ask why she hired you at all.
She signed off on me?
Actually, she requested your file personally.
Before she met me?
Before your final interview.
You found out.
You hired me. Why? Was this punishment? Curiosity? Some twisted closure thing?
You really think this company bends around your guilt?
Then give me a real answer.
Because I needed someone from that night.
Someone or me?
I needed the one man who was there that night, even if he doesn't remember everything.
What the hell was I in that night?
You look like a man who just found out he's not the main character.
She said I don't remember everything.
Then maybe stop asking what she wants from you and ask what happened around her.
No. No way.
You know him?
That's Daniel. He was there.
That's not good.
She knew. That's why she hired me. What the hell were you both doing back then? He was there. Back at school. You knew.
Lower your voice.
You hired me because of him, didn't you?
I hired you because panic makes you stupid, and I need you not stupid.
Then tell me what Daniel has to do with prom.
Enough that if you go after him blind, he wins.
You keep giving me riddles!
Because you still think this is about what he did to you. Daniel doesn't fight loud. He lets you unravel in public. Then good news. We found more ghosts. Storage room from hell. You're welcome.
Who tore this?
Better question. Who's missing? You two, Ryan, and...
I don't know her.
You met her.
Then why can't I remember?
That was the sponsor event. Same year, same people.
So she wasn't just at prom.
No. She was around long before that.
Who is she?
Lena. Volunteer kid. Always near the cameras, always where powerful men could see her.
Why would she care about us?
Because that girl ruined more than prom.
Come on, give me something. Of course.
You look like a conspiracy podcast with legs.
Girl in red, linked to Daniel's old sponsor program.
That's not random.
No?
No.
Is that here?
Executive office.
That's Daniel territory.
She was here last week.
You found me fast.
Did you film Prom?
Yes.
And you posted it?
I sent it to someone. It spread from there.
Why Olivia?
You think I picked her?
Then who did?
Back then, powerful people like neat little stories. Pretty girl, public humiliation, easy to sell.
Did Daniel tell you to do it?
I said I was used. Don't make me be stupid twice.
Then give me something real.
Ask your brother why he was really panicking that night.
What does Ryan have to do with you?
More than you were ever told.
You lied to me. I protected you. You called me away from Prom, I took the fall, and then you let me live with it for 10 years.
It wasn't that simple.
Ben, don't go to prom.
Then make it simple. Why did you panic?
Was it Lena?
Who told you that name?
So she was involved.
I didn't have a choice.
You always had a choice. You just chose not to tell me.
I wasn't saving myself.
Then who?
I was saving her. Who? Not Lena. Olivia's mother.
Evelyn Carter?
Someone had photos. Bad ones. They were gonna drop them that night.
Why call me?
Because Dad knew people. Because you were the one who could talk your way through chaos.
So I got dragged into some family cleanup job, and Olivia got left alone.
It was supposed to be 20 minutes.
Yeah? It turned into 10 years.
Afterward, everybody wanted silence. Your name was already all over the school. Easier that way.
Easier for who?
For everyone with something bigger to lose.
Why would my family protect hers, and then hers, and then let me take the fall?
Tell me what happened that night.
You'll have to be more specific. There were many ugly nights.
Mom, pick up.
Prom, Ryan, you.
Who told you that?
Did Dad help cover something up for the Carters?
You should let sleeping dogs ride. You let me be humiliated for years. I let you survive it.
Survive what? What the hell was so big everyone stayed quiet?
Was Daniel involved?
Some truths don't free women. They bury them.
I'm not afraid of it.
If he knows the full story, your career burns too.
My brother says that night was about your mother.
And now you think that clears you?
No. I think it means both of us got played. Your mother said if I know everything, your career burns too. Why?
Because I didn't climb alone.
Daniel.
He opened doors, introductions, accounts, rooms I wasn't supposed to enter.
Why would he do that?
Because men like him don't give, they invest.
So he made you, and now he owns you?
No, he thought he did. That's why I'm still here.
This project will define who leads this company next. To ensure clarity, we're restructuring several teams.
Ben Holloway will be reassigned. His talents are needed elsewhere.
That's crap.
Don't react.
He just pulled me off your team.
Exactly. Which means he's scared.
Effective immediately.
You quitting?
Tempting.
If you stay, you're in a war. If you leave, you're out of answers.
If you're here to make this personal, don't.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
I think Daniel wants you angry. He wants you reckless. He wants you useful.
And what do you want?
I want to win.
Even if I get caught in the middle?
You already are.
Walk out now, and I'll never ask you for anything again.
That's not what you're really saying.
Tell me where to start.
So, you stayed.
Apparently I make terrible life choices.
No, this one's just expensive.
If Daniel's moving me, he's hiding something. I need access.
You want me to help you snoop executive files? I like my paycheck.
You also like the truth.
Damn it. I hate when people know me. You need to see this.
Why does Daniel have a file on her?
Not a file. A whole damn history.
It has Olivia's name all over it.
He tracked her for years.
This reads less like HR and more like livestock notes.
He started before she ever worked here.
That's not mentoring. That's ownership.
Jesus.
Wait.
No way.
He had a crisis plan for prom?
This wasn't fallout. This was planned.
That is seriously messed up.
Olivia has to see this. I found this in Daniel's office.
Redirect narrative, sponsor exposure.
What does sponsor exposure mean?
Oh my God.
What?
Prom wasn't the disaster. It was the cover.
Cover for what?
For whatever they were trying to bury about my mother.
So I was just...
The easiest villain in the room.
And you?
I was never the target.
My mother was. My mother said no to Daniel years before prom. He wanted influence, access, ownership dressed up as help.
When she refused,
He found another way to make her kneel. School events, sponsor pressure, public narratives, me.
You were the leverage.
I was the daughter. Same thing.
And I helped him do it. Then why hate me? Why me?
Because you left. Not the rumor, not the clip, not the jokes. You did not come back.
You didn't call. You didn't show up. You didn't fight for the truth.
You're right.
So don't stand here now and tell me I hated the wrong thing.
I'm not saying that.
Then stop asking for absolution.
I wrote to you.
Emails, letters, more than one. I never stopped trying. I never stopped trying at first.
I never got them.
I know. These all went out.
I never saw a single one.
No bounce backs, no replies, just dead.
You two look awful. Good. Means I found something useful. Your messages crossed through an old partner server.
So
that server was managed by a media foundation that later got absorbed by this company.
Daniel's foundation. Bingo.
You're telling me someone blocked every letter, every email?
And they had company access.
I thought you chose silence.
I thought you did.
Then stop mourning the past and use it. Daniel built this lie. Now bury him with it.
Before we discuss leadership, we should discuss judgment. Some careers rise on merit, others rise on access.
I mentored Olivia deeply, perhaps too deeply. You deserve transparency.
Mr. Holloway? No.
Let's show them who built the lie.
What the hell is this?
Mr. Brooks, step away from the floor.
It is now. Told you. Never waste a good monster.
You got it.
I got free.
What are you doing here?
There's one thing I never told either of you. About that night in the car.
What car? I crashed.
Not bad, but enough. Your phone was gone. You were shaken up.
Why don't I remember any of that clearly?
Because after that, Dad told you to let it go. Said the families were handling it.
Handling it meant burying me.
I know.
I didn't choose silence the way you thought.
But you still stopped.
Yeah, I did.
I'm sorry.
I can explain the night. I can't excuse the years.
So what do we do? With all those years?
You
You busy?
That depends. Is this work?
No, and I'll keep it short. I'm sorry for the night, and I'm even more sorry for the years after. I'm not asking you to erase any of it. I just don't want the worst night of our lives to be the only thing that gets to define us.
For a long time, I needed to win so that Night wouldn't own me. Now it doesn't.
So, what now?
Now, you buy me lunch.
That sounds dangerously close to a second chance.
Don't be late this time.